family. Today is, what's today, Jody? Is today Wednesday? Today is Wednesday the 8th. It is 1:02 in the a.m. Shout out to Regina Samuels McCoy. Just sent me a message on my Facebook. So shout out, sister. But I came on today because me and my girl, we were just sitting up here and we were talking. And we were talking about relationships and such. And so I was like, well, hold up. Let me go on and throw me something on, because y'all was laid up here. I was laid across the couch, chilling. And, you know, we started talking about something. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Let's share this. Let's share what we talk about. And let's share this with you guys. So you guys are getting something that's going on right in the midst of it. We've been talking about this topic, I don't know, a good hour now. And our topic of today is going to be called men, okay? And we're just talking, like, you know, girlfriends. You know, Jody is on the phone. Say what's up, Jody. Hey, so we're just going to talk about relationships and stuff. And so, and I'm going to tell you why we're talking about this. Let me just, you know, give you guys a little bit of gist of why we're having this topic, okay? Why we're talking about this. Okay, yesterday I was asking Jody, am I a flirt? You know, I was like, dog, you know, what is with it? What's with the, you know, my flirting tendency? And I'm coming to y'all, I'm human frailty, okay? You know, I have no filter. Whatever I do, I take full ownership of Tina's actions, okay? But to a degree, I must admit that I am a flirt. Now, the flirt I am, though, I don't approach men. I don't ask men for their numbers. I don't do any of those things. However, what I do, though, when a man approaches me, you know, I'm talking to the cat like, you know, I've been knowing you for, you know what I'm saying, you used to stay down the street over there off 163rd over there by Big Mama them house. I'm talking to him like we known each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like an exchange between us. It's an open dialogue that we're talking, not saying that we're talking about sex and whatnot, because we're not. But we're talking about, you know, and I'm making him feel comfortable. You know, to whatever we're talking about, it's like, okay, well, hey, how you doing, Miss Lady, or whatever. And I'm holding a conversation with this guy, don't know him from a man in the motherfucking moon. And more times than not, I have my Bluetooth on, and Jody is listening. So she's like, bitch, you got game? How you do that? How do you do what you do? How? And so last night, okay, for the past couple of days, y'all, I've been meeting dudes like 40 going north. I am happy in my relationship. I am so in love with my man. Let me just go ahead on and say that. Let me get this out here so for the motherfuckers won't get to chiming in. Oh, well, what about Ken? And how you going to be doing this? And you over here in this house? And we'll get out of my motherfucking business, because I got my trunk tight, okay? I know I got this, okay? But, you know, by this being, you know, my best friend, of course, I share certain things with her, and we talk about so many different things, and it's like, you know, I help her get up and over, and she also helps me catapult over to the next phase and stage on a lot of things that I'm possibly going through, feeling, you know, battling with, or whatever the case. Well, so I was asking her because I met, oh my God, y'all, I go out in the daytime, and I could be raggedy as all get out. Like right now, I'm raggedy as fuck right now, okay? As a matter of fact, I had this dress on yesterday. I just threw this shit on right now to come on here and talk with y'all. Because actually, a bitch was laid up here with my motherfucking bra on, and I was laid across this couch. My man just left out the door because he had to be to work at 1 o'clock. So, hey, we were sitting up in here chilling. But being that I began talking to Jody, and so I was like, well, hold on, let me go throw a dress on so I can, you know, so we can have this open dialogue and share with the rest of our girls. So, anyway, yesterday, family, let me say, yesterday, it's been a whirlwind. Because yesterday, how many niggas did I meet yesterday, Jody? About 2 or 3 niggas yesterday? about 2 or 3 different niggas yesterday. Sunday, okay, wait a minute. What day did I meet the Puerto Rican cat? What day was that?
I believe, wasn't that Monday?
Monday?
Monday, that would be the Monday. Well, today's Wednesday, yeah, that was Monday.
No, it was Sunday. It was Sunday because, okay, we had went to the Jazz Festival on Saturday. So this was Sunday, and I was at McDonald's. Okay. Yeah, it was Sunday. So I met this Puerto Rican guy on Sunday, okay? And he was, I mean, y'all, let me tell you something, okay? I was walking into McDonald's, going to go get me a sweet tea. Shout out to the motherfucking sweet tea. I got to take my little raspberry ketone and shit, so that's why, you know what I'm saying, I got my little pharmaceuticals right here to get that on the pocket. However, I was at McDonald's, and I go to McDonald's like 2 or 3 times a day. I bullshit you not. In the morning, when I get up after I get my kids off to school, I go to McDonald's and I get me a large sweet tea and ice cream cone. That's my breakfast every day. Every day. I have a large sweet tea and an ice cream cone every day. Okay? And then I won't eat nothing else. I won't eat or drink anything else. Ken could be cooking breakfast and all that. I won't eat nothing. Then around 2 o'clock, like now, it's time for me to up again on my sweet tea. Now, I got this sweet tea this morning, but it's like right here. Okay? So I want me some more sweet tea because it's time. Okay? So I'll go back. Okay. All right. I need to be drinking some motherfucking water. According to her and according to my motherfucking man. Because see, his thing is, okay, you drink some water and make, you know what I'm saying, the vitamin water a little sweeter. That's his thing. So let me go ahead up. Well, y'all know I ain't got no filter, so let me just go on and say that motherfucking shit. Yeah, this nigga be on some Propel type of shit. Let me go ahead on and say that. Okay? And he likes that. For whatever reason, ladies, men will drink your juices. Let me just say that shit. Let me just go and take the filter off and go ahead on and say that, yeah. And when I drink a lot of water, I don't know if it changes the taste. I don't know what that be, but he be like, you need to drink a lot of water. You need to drink a lot of water. And I'm like, nigga, I don't want no motherfucking water. I want some tea. So I'm going to ask that you go ahead on and get at this motherfucking black tea bag or whatever it is that I'm giving off right now and work with that because I don't like to drink water. I just don't like to drink it. Anyway, make a long story motherfucking short. Let me go and get back to the gist of this shit because now I'm getting on some other shit. I'm getting on vitamin water, bitch. I'm getting on all that motherfucker. Let me just go ahead on and bring all this back around because right now, Millie Jackson is starting to come out. The bitch is trying to come out. I'm trying to hold her in, you know.
Oh, okay, Millie Jackson.
Yeah, Millie Jackson trying to creep out, dog. I'm trying to hold this bitch in. I'm trying, dog, she trying to come out. I'm trying to hold this bitch in. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, family, bottom line is I met this Puerto Rican guy. I was heading to McDonald's. I was getting out the car, and as I'm getting out the car, and mind you now, this was Sunday, so I had my little shorts on, right? I had my little shorts on. I had the pink top on that day. Okay, I had the pink top on. I had the little, dim on. I'm getting out the car. I'm walking up to, up to the door or whatever. Now, mind you, now, I'm pigeon toe. It's like Kenny be like, damn, baby, like you walking on top of shit. Because my feet just bam, bam, bam. But it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Got a little bow to it a little bit, little knock knee. It's what it is. I'm just that motherfucker. That's just the way I walk. So I'm walking up to the door and shit with got one of these going on. So he was looking like, damn. This motherfucker did a 360, y'all, okay? He was driving a nice little Chrysler 300, right? This motherfucker turns around, and I'm looking, because I'm like, okay, is this motherfucker going to hit me or what? Because, of course, I'm walking through the parking lot. He parks his car, and so this motherfucker, before I can get to the door to open up the door, how about this motherfucker done sprinted, came to the door, opened up the door. He was like, no, I got to get this door for you. I got to get this door for you. He opened up the door. I got Jody in my ear. Me and her on some other shit. We talking about, yeah, girl, Joe was getting down last night, Case, all that, boom, boom, John B. We on that shit, okay? Baby, let me tell you, I get in the store, I get into McDonald's and stuff, and so, you know, he just talking, he just all of this right here, and I'm, you know, I'm on some old girl, yeah, girl, John, woo, woo, you know, all that shit. So he was like, my name is such and such, you know, he wanted to shake my hand and all that other kind of shit. I was like, okay, no problem, I'm communicable like that. So we sitting up there, we talking and shit, and I was like, he was like, well, what you coming to get? I was like, I'm coming to get a sweet tea. You know, so that was around about that 2 o'clock when I got to have my sweet tea around 2 o'clock. So he was like, well, hey, well then I'm gonna get me a drink too. So I'll get our drinks or whatever. So he paid for our drinks. We standing up there, we still standing inside of McDonald's and we talking or whatever. I'm wrong for this, and I'm gonna go ahead on and say it, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say about it. I went on and gave him the digits. Okay? Jody in my ear like, bitch, don't do it. I went on and was like, okay, well, 90 whoop da whoop da whoop da whoop da whoop whoop whoop. Okay? Because I'm already looking at you, nigga, and you already on some old, don't wake me, I'm dreaming, shit. Jody, you know I had to go and take, shit, I'm on some old Christopher Williams shit, so I'm already like, okay, New Jack City, what's going on? So, anyway, so he was like, okay, well, I had her on the phone, so he was like, well, you got your phone on you? I was like, yeah, you know, my girl's in my ear, whatever. He was like, hold on one second, what's your friend? I said, her name's Jody. Okay, well, Jody, hold on one second. So me and him, we talking and everything, and he was like, okay, well, give me your number. I'm going to put it in my phone, and I'm going to call you right now. You know, y'all know how it go. Anyway, needless to say, since then, me and Poppy been chopping it up on some old text messages and, you know, talking and shit. Yeah, Poppy, girl. This motherfucking cilantro nigga don't play, nigga. Shit, what? Shit. You know I love Ken Dog, but shit. All that, Inco de Mayo and all that motherfucking Uno Dos Tres, all that shit there, nigga. All that Comediana and all that shit, Caron and all that shit, nigga. Yeah, run it. So anyway, so we've been talking it up and all this kind of stuff. So this morning, every day, we've been texting and stuff. He works at the hospital, you know what I'm saying? He works in the radiology department. So, anyway, so, you know, we've been talking and everything. And I told him point blank, I told him that day, you know what, I got a man, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And I've been in this relationship now going on 4 years and everything. He was like, well, you know, I just want to be your friend. I mean, can I just be your friend? I mean, can we just talk a little bit? I mean, can I just be your friend? So I was like, okay, no harm, no foul. 909, whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop whoop. Yeah. So after that, you know, we've been conversing, like I said. So this morning, I guess he was feeling a particular kind of way because last night, nigga, I'm texting you, but guess what? My dude is getting off from work, so let me stop texting you because I'm going to run over here to his house right quick. You know, I got some business. You know, this morning when I woke up, I'm getting text messages from his ass starting off at 6 o'clock this motherfucking morning. He telling me about how, you know, I didn't call him back and how I didn't text him and what happened. And, I mean, hold on, Road Runner. What's going on right now? Pump your motherfucking brakes. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, coyote that's always trying to chase this motherfucking whatchamacallit. Hold up. So I'm trying to get him together this morning, like, okay, now I met you on Sunday. We've been keeping it clean and cordial. And when I tell you that I'm going over here to spend some time with my man, you find it to be an issue and a problem. Okay? So then he really felt a particular kind of way this morning because after, you know, I got my kids off and shit to school, Kenny don't have to be to work till 1 o'clock. So, hey, I came back over here. You know, so he was really feeling a little something extra then. So, you know, I had to dilute his shit a little bit. I had to, you know, taper him down, kind of bring him down a little bit because your charge is too high, partner. Let me bring you down a little bit. I mean, you cool, you handsome, you all of that. But I told you in the beginning, part of the terms and conditions, I do have a man. So, if you're telling me that we're just gonna have a friendship type of thing and we're just gonna be on some friendship, okay, no problem. Anyway, but don't be making no promises. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, so me and her just was talking about that before I cut this on, and we were talking about, she was saying, well, dog, I'm just tired of the games that niggas play, and I'm just, I'm just fed up, and I'm just this, that, and the other, and, and she was like, well, how can you tell this and that? So that's what brings you guys now into the conversation. So you guys are getting it now. I brought you guys all up to speed, so here we go. So Jody was asking me, what was you asking me, dog? Something about...
I said, how can you tell? And she was like, when you talk to a man, you want to look at his body language and, the different things, and that's when he basically went on to go into what he was talking about.
Okay. Well, I was telling Jody, what brings me to say this. I meet my fair share of men. I do. I don't know what it is or what, but I haven't a problem in meeting men. I haven't a problem with having a date on Thursday, having brunch on such and such a day, or getting flown out to Miami for a weekend. I don't have those problems, okay? It's just me who chooses not to do strange flesh, to whereas I just kind of push niggas back a little bit, just kind of, you know what I'm saying? When I see that you're getting a little bit clingy a little bit, I got to kind of push you back just a little bit, just to let you know, guess what? When I met you, I told you that I had somebody, but yet now you're trying to take this to a different fucking level. So let me once again tell you what my status is, okay? And so she was asking me, well, how can you tell when brothers is telling you the truth or they just feeding you the bobo and all that other shit? Well, I was telling Jody a few minutes ago, ladies, what you don't want to do when you're dealing with men, when you need to have a serious conversation with them, if you're trying to ask them what they feel about you, if you're trying to ask them where do they think this relationship is going, or even just as much as what you did last night, you do not want to have those conversations with men over the phone. You don't. Because, nigga, we're going between Sprint right now. So basically, I'm getting the remix, and I'm also getting a representative, because basically you telling me what the fuck I want to hear. You're not really feeding me the real shit. So I was telling her, whenever you're having those type of talks with a man, you want to have those talks with a man right in his face. Why? Because you want to look at his body language. You want to be able to decipher deception in him. And it's easy to do that because men are so not good at it, ladies. And once you begin to key in on a man, as some people say, clock they T and all that shit, nigga, it's very hard to do. Men are not complex. They really, really are not complex. But what you need to do, ladies, is get the emotion out of it. Because I understand that there are so many women right now are going through the struggle of not having a man, wanting a man, and all those kinds of things. And it's almost like, I got to put up with some bullshit or I'm going to be sitting up here by myself. Well, truth of the matter is, you do. There's not a man out here that men have more options than we have. And the reason being is there's so many women out here without a man that are willing to do anything to have one, keep one, possibly have one for the night, or whatever the case. So women are willing to listen to men's story. That's why they act the way they act, because there's so many women are willing to accept that from them. So they don't owe you the truth, or they don't owe you no act right, because hey, whatever you want to do, guess what? Keisha over here is willing to give me what the fuck you not gonna give me. Plus this bitch gonna give me her check on the first. So hell, why the fuck am I fucking with you when this bitch right here, nigga, it's like the 7th and this motherfucker got food stamps. Guess what? I'm getting ready to go over here. Not only am I gonna get the pussy, but I'm also get some Alaskan king crab with some butter and goddamn lemon on the side. So it's like you got to factor all of that shit in when you're in this dating world. When you in this dating shit, ladies, you got to mean what you say straight the fuck out. You got to stand firm in your beliefs, and you got to know who you are. And as soon as you show some form of weakness, these men are like predators out here. They prey upon the weak. They really do. And if they feel like, okay, well, shit, I can just feed her this little bit of shit right here, and this bitch is hot as fuck. Nigga, I'm going to drop y'all niggas off at the store because I'm going to fuck this bitch in the back of my car. You don't want to be that one. You don't want to be that chick. And there's so many chicks out there that's willing to do this shit with these dudes. That's why they act the way the fuck they act. I'm telling you the truth. So when you're talking to a man and you asking him some shit, some real serious shit about the relationship or what he did last night or whatever the case, what you want to do is you want to sit face to face with him. You want to make sure he got done all that other shit. If he need to roll a blunt, whatever the fuck he needed to do, make sure he do all of that. Because while they rolling the blunt, nigga, they gonna be paying attention and looking at that motherfucker real tough and all that shit. They ain't looking at you. They looking at what they twisting up. So you want to wait after he done got all that shit done. He done all of that. He done took care of all that. He done all that. He done shit, showered and shaved. All that shit. He got all that shit done. And now you want to hit him with them questions. And when you hit him with them questions, look at him right in his motherfucking face. What happened last night? You told me that you was going to be here about 10:30. And I waited around for you, but then I kept calling your phone, and then it would ring for a long time, and after about an hour, it just went straight to voicemail, which telling me that you either cut your phone off because you wasn't really trying to feel me right then. So I just want to know what happened last night. This is him. Well, you know what, I had to pick Calvin up because, you know, that dude, I had to pick him up because, baby, you ain't gonna believe this shit. His motherfucking car, I think the nigga, I don't know what happened. I don't know if his motor done burned up on his car or his alternator went out, but his car would not start. So I was over there trying to get him hooked up because I couldn't have my boy out there, you know, over there on that side of town. You don't know how shit can really pop off real quick. So I had to make sure that he, you know, had his shit on his shit on deck right. So then therefore I couldn't really answer your call because his phone went out. So he was trying to use my phone to call his baby mom and tell her that, yeah, I got the diapers and shit, but I'm gonna be there a little bit later because right now I got this right here to do, and I don't have AAA. And my boy over here, he gonna try to push the car. We're gonna try to push the car out the street, but we can't really push it real good because then therefore he don't want to fuck up the front end of his car. So we're waiting on Byron to come because Byron got a truck and he can push it from the back. All that shit. He gonna hit you with all that bullshit, okay? But what you need to do is you need to stand firm and just look at it. I didn't ask you all of that. All I'm asking you was what happened to you last night. That's all I'm asking. I don't give a fuck about Byron and all them motherfuckers on the side of the road and how he needs to use your phone. I don't want to hear about all. I'm just, because this is me and you right now. Because first of all, you could have called me and told me all that was jumping off last night. How come you just didn't call me and tell me, okay, baby, I'm trying to get there, but you know, the car and this and that and the whoop, the whoop, whoop, whoop. You didn't tell me nothing. So which you led me to believe apparently you was in some uncompromised company to where you couldn't answer your phone or whatever. And being that I had called you more than 3 times, you begin to now cut your shit off because now I'm interrupting some things. This is what I'm gathering right now. Then he gonna come at you with, see, there you go. You want to argue. Everything is an argument. You always want to argue. I ain't trying to argue with you right now, Brenda. It ain't even about, I ain't trying to argue with you right now. See, that's the problem right there. You know what, man? Fuck this, man. Look, let me get my pipe. Where my lighter and shit at? Where's my shit at? I'm out of here. I can't, because see, right now you tripping, and I ain't trying to do what you on right now. Look, check this out. I'm going to call you in a little bit. I got to go.